Once upon a time, in a small quiet town, there lived a little girl named Lily. Lily was kind, curious, and full of imagination. But sometimes she felt lonely. Her parents were often busy, and although she had friends at school, when she came home, her room often felt too quiet. One day, while exploring her grandmother's attic, Lily discovered an old wooden trunk. The trunk was dusty and heavy, but Lily's curiosity made her open it. Inside, she found something wonderful: three beautiful dolls. Each doll looked unique. One wore a pink dress with tiny ribbons. Another wore a blue gown with sparkles. And the smallest doll had a golden crown. Lily's eyes lit up with joy. "You'll be my friends," she whispered softly. She named them Rosie, Clara, and Belle. That night, something magical happened. As the clock struck midnight, Lily heard tiny giggles in her room. She sat up, rubbed her eyes, and to her surprise, the dolls were moving. Rosie bowed politely, Clara spun around in a twirl, and Belle waved her little hand. "Don't be afraid, Lily," said Rosie with a gentle voice. "We are your friends now. You found us, and that makes you special." Lily gasped in amazement. She couldn't believe her dolls could talk and move. From that night onward, Lily's world changed. The dolls became her companions. They played together, told stories, and even helped her with little things. Rosie was wise and always gave advice. Clara was playful, making Lily laugh with silly jokes. And Belle, though the smallest, was the bravest, always reminding Lily to be strong. Days turned into weeks, and Lily never felt lonely again. But what made this friendship truly special was not just the fun, but the lessons they shared. Rosie taught Lily about kindness. "Always share your smile, Lily," Rosie would say, "because one smile can brighten someone's day." Clara taught her about imagination. "The world is not just what you see," Clara said, "it's also what you dream." And Belle taught Lily about courage. "Even when you feel small," Belle whispered, "remember that bravery comes from the heart, not from size." With her dolls, Lily began to see life differently. At school, she started helping other children who felt left out. She used her imagination to make games that included everyone. And whenever she felt nervous, she remembered Belle's words and stood tall. But one day, something unusual happened. The dolls grew quiet. Their movements slowed, and their voices faded. Lily worried. She asked, "What's happening to you?" Rosie smiled softly. "Our magic isn't fading, dear. It's simply becoming a part of you. You don't need us to come alive anymore because the lessons, the laughter, and the courage are already in your heart." Lily's eyes filled with tears. She hugged the dolls tightly. "But I don't want to lose you," Clara giggled, even as her voice grew faint. "You'll never lose us, Lily. Whenever you're kind, whenever you imagine, whenever you're brave, we're right there with you." And Belle added, "Friendship doesn't end, Lily. It lives forever inside." That night, the dolls returned to being still and silent, just like ordinary toys. But Lily wasn't sad anymore. She understood that their friendship had given her something she could carry for life. From then on, Lily lived with a heart full of joy. She made new friends, she helped others, and she always remembered the magical bond she shared with Rosie, Clara, and Belle. Soft uplifting music swells. And so, Lily learned that friendship isn't just about being together, it's about the love, courage, and kindness that stays with us, even when our friends aren't near. After the dolls' voices faded, Lily thought their story was over. But life has a way of surprising us. One rainy afternoon, Lily was sitting by the window, watching raindrops race down the glass. She held Rosie, Clara, and Belle in her arms, remembering their magical nights together. Suddenly, a gentle glow surrounded the dolls. It was faint at first, like candlelight. Lily gasped, "Are you coming back?" she whispered. Rosie's ribbon shimmered, Clara's dress sparkled, and Belle's tiny crown gleamed. The dolls did not move this time, but Lily heard their voices inside her heart. "Lily," Rosie's voice echoed warmly, "we're not gone. We live in your courage, your kindness, your dreams. But when your heart needs us most, our magic will return." Lily's eyes widened with wonder. She realized the dolls had never left her. They were part of her now. From that day, Lily began to feel their presence in new ways. When she helped a classmate with homework, she felt Rosie smiling. When she painted colorful pictures, she heard Clara laughing. And when she stood up to a bully on the playground, she felt Belle holding her hand. The friendship had grown even stronger, no longer just dolls, but invisible guardians of her heart. Weeks later, Lily faced a new challenge. Her school was preparing for the spring festival. Every student had to share a performance. Some chose to sing, some to dance, and others to recite poetry. Lily felt nervous. She wanted to share something special, but she was shy about standing on stage. That night, as she held the dolls, she whispered, "What should I do?" And then, in her dream, the dolls appeared. They were alive again, dancing in the middle of glowing flowers. Clara spun joyfully. "Show them your imagination. Lily, let the world see the colors you carry inside." Rosie added, "Use kindness. Speak words that can make hearts feel warm." And Belle, brave as ever, said, "Do not fear. The stage is just another place to shine." When Lily woke up, she knew what she would do. For the festival, she wrote a little story. The story of Rosie, Clara, and Belle. She painted pictures of the dolls and practiced reading with confidence. The festival day arrived. Lily stood on stage, her heart pounding. But as she looked at the crowd, she imagined her dolls standing beside her, Rosie holding her hand, Clara twirling happily, and Belle standing tall with her crown. With courage, Lily began her story. She spoke about friendship, kindness, imagination, and bravery. The hall grew silent, every eye fixed on her. By the time she finished, the audience erupted in applause. Lily smiled proudly. For the first time, she felt her voice was strong and full of light. That night, back in her room, Lily hugged her dolls and whispered, "Thank you. We did it together." And though they did not move, she felt their magic glowing gently, like a warm fire in her heart. From then on, Lily understood the truth. Friendship doesn't fade when times change, it grows with us, guiding us through every challenge. Soft, uplifting music rises. So whenever you feel alone, remember Lily's secret. Friends may not always speak, move, or appear before us, but true friends, whether dolls, people, or memories, stay alive in the kindness we give, the dreams we chase, and the courage we carry. Because friendship is not just part of life. Friendship is the magic that makes life beautiful.